And now, an all-new character fantasy. Have you ever wanted to be someone else? I'm Jeannie Mai, and this is Character Fantasy. Have you ever dreamed of being a real pro behind the bar? Well, then you guys have got to meet Clay, a really cool guy with a secret character fantasy.
I want to be a flair bartender. I'm actually trying to get a bartending job right now. I think flair bartender would be good on the resume. You know, to say that you're a flair bartender, a lot of people can't do it.
Now watch as we put Clay through flair bartending lessons, give him a kind of cool guy makeover, then we're having him put his skills to the test in front of a real hip LA crowd. Hope you're ready to mix it up, Clay, because Character Fantasy is on its way. Are you Clay?
I'm Clay.
I'm Jeannie from Character Fantasy, and I heard you wanted to be a flair bartender.
I do.
Let's go. Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi. All right, Clay, here we have Mr. Tony Sinclair, just to show you how to make the best mix.
Tanqueray makes 3 gins. Tanqueray number 10, Tanqueray Rang Pool, and Tanqueray London Dry Gin. Greatest cocktail of all times. It's the Tom Collins. You 1 1/4 ounce Tanqueray London Dry Gin, an ounce of fresh lemon juice, teaspoon of simple syrup, splash of club soda, a fresh slice of lime. And if you like, you garnish with maraschino cherry with a little stir, smashing. Tanqueray London Dry is perfect for classic cocktails such as the martini, the gimlet, and of course my favorite, the T&T, Tanqueray and Tonic. Jeannie, as always, it's a pleasure.
Thank you, Tony. Coming up on Character Fantasy, find out if Clay has what it takes to be a flair bartender. Stay tuned. Welcome back to Character Fantasy. Our character Clay's fantasy is to become a flair bartender. His first step, lessons from a pro.
Today, we're going to teach you some of the classic mixology skills that you'll want, and also, of course, cutting-edge flair. Flair bartending is the efficiency of movement behind the bar, fused with a little bit of entertainment and pizzazz. Number 1, be mindful of your surroundings. When in doubt, bang it out. Don't ever let service suffer in order to perform a trick. If you make a mistake, just smile your way through it.
Hopefully I can get through it and maybe put on a show.
You'll come up, half spin, and down. I don't think people realize how difficult it is to master flair. Half spin, thumb up, start pouring, down to 6, back through 9. Boom, come up.
Cool.
Nice.
I just, work on my technical stuff a little bit, like flipping of the wrists and all that stuff.
Because we have some flavors in here, botanicals and citrus, I want to pull them together with some orange zest. He picked up the tricks really fast. He is a natural. I think he'll be able to tear up the LA bartending scene in no time.
Up next on Character Fantasy, Clay gets cleaned up for his big debut. Don't go away. Welcome back to Character Fantasy, where our character Clay is halfway through his fantasy of becoming a flair bartender. He's had the lessons, now he just needs the look.
So you have a lot of hair.
I have a lot of hair.
Yeah? You ready to take some off?
Yeah. I think a flair bartender looks exactly like Tom Cruise at a cocktail. I think short hair, good looking behind the bar. We'll see what happens. I think flair bartending can be quite hard. I'm definitely have to put mind to it.
Oh my God!
What do you think?
Great! It looks awesome. He's almost there. You just need a couple more steps to make it just the perfect look. This is our hot stylist. She is going to give you the look that you need behind the bar. I'm already eyeing this, Yasmin, because Tobin, if you remember, had all black and it looked really sharp. So can we try that? I just love it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you look great! You look awesome!
I think it definitely was more appropriate for behind the bar, all black, it's LA, Hollywood. The hair looks good, it's definitely good for change, so I like it.
Coming up on Character Fantasy, Clay gets thrown into the mix as a flair bartender. Find out if he sinks or swims. Don't go away. Welcome back to Character Fantasy. Our character, Clay's fantasy, is to be a flair bartender. He's had the lessons and the makeover. Now it's time to test his skills solo behind the bar. All right, Clay, this bar is gonna be open for business, so I hope you're ready.
Bring it on. I was kind of nervous a little bit because I knew it was gonna be a big rush at the bar at first, and actually trying to put all the flair to work.
Nice.
Tanqueray London Dry Martini, please.
When Tony Sinclair walked through the door, I definitely made that one special.
Now you're definitely ready to Tanqueray. Congratulations, Clay. Are you all ready to Tanqueray? Well, of course you are, you little devils. But remember, always in moderation. Cheers!
My character fantasy was fulfilled. I'm now a flair bartender.
This fantasy was mixed to perfection. To make yours come true, check out characterfantasy.com.